No waiting around either. We're right into the action. We're right into the pistol. GODSENT fast playing towards the B bomb site. They're going to get slaughtered. coldzera is here. His entire team around him. And GODSENT can't even get past the tunnel.
I haven't thought this one through at all.
Don't worry, we'll get the scissors.
To a doctor's, get it removed. And speaking of removing scalps, that is exactly what Brokey is doing here inside the A bomb site. So
Two GODSENT flashes fight. Do they just go and try? It's a double peek. It's a trade attempt. But the bomb's been dropped and no one even swings off the back of that kill. You're certainly hoping for a trade, but that's a Nico to get aggressive on the back of the A site and drop two more. GODSENT hesitating, and they are going to pay the price.
yeah, now just Zen and Stiko left standing in the blink of an eye. They're going to try and join up over here in middle, but be sure to bear in mind that Brokey has wrapped all the way around through mid.
Olof's wrap round will find nothing. And Faze Clan, well, they'll at least get three.
To the site, but now it's back to Old Faithful, back to the three-man hold. And already, Cold has torn them apart. Only Zen left standing, and he does manage to overcome the defense here, almost single-handedly, dealing with Cold and Olof. But a 1v2 still to find for Zen. Rain and Brokey on the other side, and he will at least get this bomb planted, but whether or not he lives to tell the tale, he does not. Rain is able to deal with coldzera up towards the A bomb site. That puts four players here for Faze, meaning that now, as this site take comes in, they actually have the man advantage in the A bomb site. This is not a good situation for GODSENT, and they are learning that the hard way. It is a complete and utter shutdown.
Have more lurk players, or do what they're doing now and speed up the pace. Now, still it's a stack for Faze. That's the unfortunate part. GODSENT are walking into a lot of bodies, but they've also got a lot of guns.
Yeah, they do. Rain just didn't know any better. Brokey does, though. Brokey knows all of the angles. He's going to be hitting all of the shots and ultimately defending off this A site.
Try and send a guy up towards A in the hope that that baits a rotation out from Faze. Now, Cold there was doing the classic of, pre-aiming to take the tunnels peak, didn't realize that they'd gotten so close, and so he gets caught. Nico is now alone at the B bomb site, and Stiko does manage to best him in the head-to-head. So now Brokey and Rain over in heaven on for the retake.
Oh dear.
That's awkward. That is very, very awkward. But luckily enough, Stiko flashing himself to take this peek down into pit. Crystal getting caught out in the bomb site. Bit of a grave error for him, and that's very hard for him. How on earth is he going to manage this? He's trying to find the engagement. Don't think he realizes he crossed over towards short side. And oh, no, baby. Not like this.
Easy does it, says Brokey.
Oh, he's still 12-0.
Yeah, he hasn't even died yet.
Everything. GODSENT continuing to buy, continuing to get these bomb plants that enable said investments. Michael Ellie's got the entry on B. This time Faze have set up aggressive towards A with 3 men early, and they've pushed Playground. They pushed on a flank. Rain's coming in on the back line. Nico's got a wallbang shot through a smoke. I don't even know, and he will get traded, punished as a result. Crystal's trying to take control, but he didn't realize Olof was holding graffiti the entire time. All the time, we're waiting for Rain on the back line, and he might get caught out after all this flanking. He does react. Madden was low.
Game is trained on him with the crosshairs. There's the shot, missed shot for Brokey. It's going to give Stiko the opportunity to go for the diffuser.
This double toilet setup between Rain and Brokey does run the risk of letting players slip by over towards short side, and Rain tries to wrap around onto them now. He gets dropped and dealt with. In the meantime, coldzera is doubled up outside of coming in on this wrap, and he's a man who is yet to die in this game. So there's always a chance that it goes wrong here for GODSENT, and that looks to be what Nico was trying to do over at the bomb site. Brokey, there's another 13-0. Come on, 14-0. Makalele not hitting that one anytime soon.
Not even grabbing the bomb in that instance.
Shots coming.
He gets shot at from catwalk over there towards the connector side.
Zen has to push through the Molotov. He's going to get hurt here. The Shadow gives it away, but he lines up a double kill. Cold and Olof lining up in the B bomb site.
Come in from the short side. Makalele swinging on out. Does deal with Nico, but Brokey can't seem to catch a bullet. First one on there. Oh, it's getting better for Brokey. I thought, maybe it gets worse. Maybe his first death here and now. Crystal still up over at the A bomb site, and that's going to leave options open at GODSENT for him to come in late to cut off these rotations. Brokey is trying to run for the hills, but he's going to need some help. Not moving away, not falling prey to leaving this bomb site. However, man advantage now with Faze. They tap the bomb. Brokey lands the shot to Crystal and the follow-up to Makalele. 12 HP.
This top site, they're going to hit a utility. Rain ready. Brokey firing off. Still yet to die. He's finally gone. He's out of here. Will this be the round the GODSENT can put on the board? Surely you think so. Rain's got caught with a flashbang. Shot from the sidelines. They don't know there's a third player here, though. And Nico, 10 seconds. He's stalling it. He's going to win the round all on his own. Nico with 3. Not the 4th, but it doesn't matter. There's no time for Madden. It's Faze up to 11.
Oh, that is gut-wrenching how that round falls apart for GODSENT.
He's going to try and aggress to trade this frag, but he doesn't know that Zen is wrapping and Rain is letting them past him. This round is incredible. This is a calamity for GODSENT, and they're about to get caught out. Rain ready for the bomb in the toilet. He drops it as well. Faze taking every single kill they can.
Likely to get the first bit of contact here. He does. He's not going to win his duel out. It's going to be Zen and Stiko with the 2 big kills there for GODSENT towards this B site.
Not ready for this player to be coming in. Nico's going to try and force fights. If he drops a bomb, that's massive, but Crystal does find the kill. Nico's killed by Zen in the site, and Rain, he knows there's a player above him. He knows they're all over B, but still this should be out of the question. Stiko's going to trade, and GODSENT find 3. It's something at the end of the first half, but is it enough?
And roster with
6, man? Only 6?
Yeah, you know, and well, look at this. Cole going toe-to-toe with a couple of players down here in the connector. We'll revisit this little Astralis conversation in due time, because this is all going to come down to timing. Olaf, please look, please check. And he does look, he does check, but Stiko still is able to best him.
As Madden looks to punch their aim back again as he gets aggressive. Flash in his face, but he does avoid it, and Nico tries to escape off the site. Not going to be able to. Madden with 3. Quick kills from the Montenegrin player.
Coming down as now they look to gain some ground inside of A, but and not feeling good about that one. Does shut down Cold, and he doesn't want to give up any ground over here at the A bomb site. He'll actually re-aggress and set this little nerdy crossfire up with Makalele over towards the tunnels. And he's making it look a little too easy. And that's what happens. Nico.
Bye-bye.
Only good for 1. It's Makalele mopping them up at the very end. Plant found over here at the A bomb site. A man advantage for GODSENT in the retake. And the decision to delay this bomb plant, it almost could have cost Faze, but coldzera somehow turns it into their favor, catches both of these players as they're trying to deal with Brokey on the bomb, and no one can deal with Brokey on the bomb. Olaf coming in on this wrap does deal with Crystal, and this leaves Stiko in a very hot seat indeed. 1v2 to find, time ticking away, and Nico puts him in the grave. 14 on the board for Faze.
That's an excellent round from Cold.
Here they go. Not many guns to play with. Stiko's going to be flashed, and they're already on top of him. Stiko's good for 1. Olaf with the trade with the Techina. And they're going to continue to fly in here with these pistols, finding success. This has been a disaster for hold from GODSENT. And now just Makalele stands by himself.
And all his lays.
I suppose those could be around too. Makalele. Dropped his Molotov here. Has an idea that coldzera could be playing close, and he was right. Snips him out. Takes him down with the ump. Now, just 2v1.
Oh, he was on the head there.
And of course,
another B rush.
Yeah, just all in for B. Faze, they know the money isn't going to be there. They know they can overwhelm this GODSENT defense. They did it before with less, and now they've got even more. They mop this one up.
Waiting, he looks to make his KD just that little bit better. Flashed in by the likes of Faze as they look to set up Brokey with 1. There's another man around the corner. Madden is so low. Brokey, give it to us. He's done it. It's closed. It's gone. It's over. Faze 16-6. They will take GODSENT's map pick with ease. Nuke is just around the corner.
Who's GODSENT as they get down into this A bomb site? Damage done. Crystal does deal with Nico, but Olaf immediately equalizes it out. Bomb plant does come in, and it's a plant for heaven. With Olaf lurking in late through the ramp room, this bomb is planted for him, and there's no smokes, no utility on the GODSENT side. That really could cause to be a bit of a problem here for the GODSENT squad. Olaf keeping an eye on this position. Madden does have a kit as well, and Olaf peeking just a little too late. Gives that defuse over. Very awkward engagement.
For Faze, but Stiko's pushed up in the meantime, and Olaf isn't going to check it. That's a free kill. Will it be traded? Faze need this frag, and they've got it. Bomb getting spotted, and the ramp split coming through. Faze want to hit lower. The scout is here, though. It's not the weapon Makalele wanted. The AWP will be a lot more versatile in that position, and Nico, he's entering down lower as well. 2 kills, both headshots. Bombs dropped, though, and Faze have lost it in the lobby. Crystal's pushed in. They try and avoid Makalele. Instead, they walk back into an even bigger threat, and Crystal's going to try and push further. Michael Ailey got him covered, and now Faze need kills. They're not worried about the plant.
Yeah, this was looking real good for Faze with those double entries from Nico, but now he's got to continue his little reign of terror in this round. Rain coming up through ramp does manage to best Crystal. Ooh. And Nico even dealing with Makalele to throw there, right? Because they all group up in vent, they hear the molly tag someone, and so they know that there's already a player waiting above the vents. And also that molly prompts a bit of a stick around from the 3 players up towards that upper bomb site, right? Anticipating that they're trying to clear the vents so that they can come up them. And so this is left to 3-on-3 available to Faze. Stico does at least dispatch of Brokey. There's Zenon with another. It all falls onto Coldzera. But if there ever was a man who could toe the line between life and death, it might be Cold. However, caught off guard by Madden.
Found the first. Crystal at the back of the site, lines up a couple, but he only finishes the kill to Cold. It's Nico to trade, and Olaf to regress back into the lobby. He gets an off angle for Stico, and Faze are running wild over this round. Rain hasn't got a gun. He's in the spawn. What if GODSENT went for this? Like, what if they went for it in like the last 20 seconds?
What if they pulled the mouse sports, right? And it does work out, right? They deal with one of the players that was looking to get away with the save, and then that makes this a very deadly Faze squad, because, you know, when he was still getting used to the changes, you could kind of see it in the stats, right, that he wasn't feeling the most comfortable yet. But he's certainly looking like he's kind of finding his footing and coming into his own as more and more time, more and more experience with kind of his role within this team comes in. And, ooh, he knows that there's a guy here somewhere. Madden tucked into the corner. Ooh, that's awkward, but the second time is a charm for Olaf, and he will deal with him.
Still going to be a third round for Faze as they build into this game, and that's what we wanted here.
At the B-bomb site, Stico's now realised. Alarm system's going off, alarm bell's ringing, and Stico heating up over towards the back of the bomb site gets dropped by Brokey. So now, this B site with 7 seconds left, that bomb plant's found. Olaf is waiting to try and cut off rotations, but he might find himself in a hot seat in a moment's time. Now, a little too soon. Olaf just keeps on dodging him and now swings out, catches the perfect timing, and Brokey in with another. Faze, they'll find a 5th round on the...
Go above if he wants to take the fight. Flash is high for Faze, but they're going to spot him. He gets a kill at the very least before he drops. It's another player, and that's the last thing Faze are ready for. They do trade it, though. They're letting no kill go unpunished. And now, all GODSENT have seen is Faze go lower. So do Faze want to throw a spanner in the works and double back?
And this would be the perfect solution to helping Makalele out. Oh dear, that's not what they wanted though. Broken plant found. That molly gonna fade, allows a bit of room for Crystal.
Wow.
And the trade will come in. Rain though makes that round look a little too easy for me. Not a fan personally, that was too clean. Imagine we're gonna be a bit more, you know, focused on flushing out the ramp room. Zen actually completely blindsides Nico and follows up onto Rain no less. So a man advantage still maintained for GODSENT, even with that trade coming on through. And now Faze setting up outside of the A side of the map, a player in the vents on a rotation up to help out. Olaf, though, walking out of the hut, a position that's gone unaccounted for. And oh dear, Olaf laughing all the way to the bank at the end of this round, man. He takes 3 down with him.
Well, GODSENT have had a hole in them ripped. Stico looking to patch it, but he's only going to get 1.
I don't know, man. I don't know, Crystal. I don't fancy it. Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Or Faze in this round now. Stico is boosted up here in the ramp room earlier on, and he's looking to give us some big results. Gets a lot of damage off with the deagle, and Stico absolutely on a tear. The AK picked up. Get out of ramp, Faze. This area does not belong to you. Stico has pulled these shutters closed, and now it...
Michael Ailey finds an AWP. Madden.
Now, it's still now.
No.
Now it's not now. And he's missed the opportunity coming in late. Makalele going to steal both of those kills. Nice try, Zen, but Makalele got there first. Brokey and Nico 2-on-4, and this round has been snatched from underneath them, perhaps. Brokey does put up 1. Nico doesn't realize there's a guy on the rafter. And oh dear, it falls apart.
To the vents and then drop the bomb and get into lower. Maiden, though, they're going to know it. All the lineups are there, and it's got Crystal's name all over it. So far, so good. Nico with a nice eagle shot, though. A little bit of recovery before he's taken out by Makalele. And the Technina just proves not.
Yeah, you should have this one dead to right, so I'm very glad I didn't. Because when you're up against Nico, you got to take into account that this man, eyes in the back of his head, umbrella out, no rain today, but Cold looking to take this back in favor of Faze. Both players here for GODSENT. It's a 2-on-3, an all-out brawl for A, and it might go GODSENT's way unless Cold has something to say, and maybe he does.
So the door getting open, Cold's ready for it. Stico looking for the check, and he's got it perfectly in the one-on-one. That aggressively. Woo! Well, let's see if it's making sense. Faze are waiting on the A site, and quick kills coming through from Madden. Mainly, he finds 2. Train is back in for Cold Zero, who's on a bit of a streak. He's hunting ducks here in the A site. And, well, Feathers and all, Crystal will fall. It's going to be Faze finding the pistol round on the CT side. Oh! Oh, no, you're kidding.
Stico
1
with
HP.
1 HP manages to win that fight out. Yeah, I don't know either, Rain, honestly, man. Like, Crystal's work in this round, and he does let him get out of the sight now. Nico, ooh, there's a little connection there into the player in the door. And he actually just sticks the bomb. You love to see it. You hate to see it if you're GODSENT. And Olaf, you hero. He took bullets for Nico, and that's exactly what you want to see. Oh no, Crystal was like, oh, I figured it out. To secure one hell of a foothold here at ramp. However, this time Brokey is keeping an eye on him and really looking to limit how much damage Stico can do. Brokey with a nice flick to deal with Stico, and Makalele gets mopped up shortly after. Faze, 11 rounds on the board, being able to replicate, and that is that GODSENT, that they're going into ramp thinking like, wow, look at all this control we've got, but it's very much by design from Faze, right? It's not so much GODSENT have a little bit of time to try and solidify these post plants, and that time is now expired. Crystal, only good for 1, does get taken down by Nico. Still the man advantage lying with Faze, and no noise has been made by Rain at Decon this whole time. Finally, he gives up his game, and now they know that he is here. Madden up on top of the silo. Time is ticking down and getting away from FaZe Clan and Co. And they too harshly there in that one.
I would have loved to see Ray try and stop the bomb palm, right? Obviously, he doesn't know it, but no one was covering it. GODSENT look to find their 11th round. There's only 3 players in the way of that.
Oh, Brokey, no.
Hello.
There it is. Come on, man. 3's not enough, surely. And I thought he was going to go ahead and get even more, but the trade is in from Makalele. Olaf now up in heaven, and he's got this crossfire set up with Cold. Oh, dear. Makalele finds that out the hard way. Stico, a lot to do. 25 seconds to get it done in, and that's not enough time. Not enough life for Stico. Loved it. And even though, like, the beginning of Nuke had been a pretty rough start for Brokey, he is more than recovered now.
Well, Rain's going to have to take an Advil and get ready for that one on the backside. It's Crystal with the Glock to the dome. Gives him a bit of a headache. Worrisome troubles. He just drops down and clears Mini. Doesn't matter, though. The kills are coming in the way of FaZe Clan and just Zen.
Yeah, but not past that point. That's all he'll get done in the round, but a pick, but he's got to cross past this AWP. Rain has lost his life in a lobby push that's gone wrong here. It's actually Madden getting out onto the top site. The lobby push has come from ramp, and Olaf has gone through a smoke, catching Stico looking the wrong way. 3-on-3. 3 alive for the CT side while the HUD might deceive you.
Yeah, Olaf is still on the server, and he's going to go for quite a drop there. Lands right in Makalele's face. It reminds him that clowning is unacceptable.
Now, luckily, they won't lose the round, even though Stico dies there. But
and here with me are the meme of times. Rain's going to be pushed up in the lobby. He's got one onto Crystal. Can he be good for more, though? Can this be where they put a stop to GODSENT shenanigans?
that's a huge heroic play to make in such an important round in a 5-1-5. Rain just pushing lobby. If he dies there, that's such a problem for FaZe. But instead, it's put them a man up, and they're not done with it. They're going to continue to get aggressive. Rain pushes back into the smoke with the support from his teammate as well. Back to the ramp they go, into Brokey's AWP, and Olaf's double setup as well. Everywhere GODSENT go, they walk into 2, and 2 for Cole puts 14 for FaZe roll. But even last round, just pushed in the heart by Rain, and that's a swift shot from Olaf. Everywhere GODSENT go, they're walking into Hellfire.
Ooh, Olaf, one has gotten out past him, and he might not realize Zen could do damage here. One little quick tap, and that removes Olaf from play. Suddenly, he's got to sit back and watch as his 4 teammates try and see this one through to the very end. Zen and Makalele, they've got their fair share of spectators. 3 players from beyond the grave, hoping that they can keep GODSENT in this series. And it all falls onto Zen, and Zen falls shortly after.
Rain gonna get the kill behind it. He's really been playing things safe on the CT side. That's nice to see. Fast play out hot, and Rain is just gonna rain down death. 2 kills, make it a third into the Molotov. They are walking into fire, smoke, rain, everything in between, and it's Faze to find the victory here at the end of Nuke 2.